Okay, so decimal basics. In this lesson, we're going to go over place value, rounding decimals, and ordering decimals. Okay, let's start. All that place value is the location of a number. What I mean by location is where a number is relative to the decimal point. If the number is one space to the left of the decimal point, then this number is said to be in the ones place. If a number is one space to the right of the decimal, this number is said to be on the tenths place. If the number is 2 spaces to the right of the decimal, this number is said to be in the hundredths place. So all the place value is just the location of each and every one of these numbers. The 2 is in the ones place, the 7 is in the tenths place, and the hundredths and the 5 is in the hundredths place. That's all place value means. Okay, so let's round 2.75 to the nearest tenth. Now, when we want to round a number like 2.75 to the nearest tenth, when we want to round a decimal, we have to follow some rules. Okay, so these are the rules. If we want to round to the nearest tenth, first, we must identify where the tenths place is in this number. So, if you remembered, the tenths place is the number place directly one step to the right of the decimal point. So in this case, 7 would be in the tenths place. Okay, and then we refer back to our rules. The first step we must do is, if a number to the right is 5 or more, you add 1. So from this 7 that's in the tenths place, we look at the number directly to the right of it. If this number is 5 or more, then we add 1 to this 7. Okay, as we can see, this number is exactly 5. So we're going to add 1 to the 7. It's going to become 2.8. Okay, and the last step I forgot is that this 5 doesn't exist anymore, and it just becomes, you can either write a 0 or you can leave it by itself, and that would be the answer. Okay, another example would be rounding 2.753 to the nearest hundredths place. Okay, and the same thing as the prior problem. We would identify what number, which of these is in the hundredths place, is in this place. Okay, if you remember from the previous examples, we know that the hundredths place is 2 places from the decimal. So in this case, this 5 would be in the hundredths place. Okay, and then we would follow our rules. The first step is we look to see what number is to the right of this 5. We know that this number is 3, so we don't follow the first rule because it's not 5 or more, right? We follow the second rule. 3 is less than 4, okay? So this number stays the same. Actually, the 5 stays the same. You know, we don't add or subtract from it. So the final answer is going to be 2.750 or just 2.75 by itself. And that's how you round decimals.